Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've shown why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point. Will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics wanted front court. Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Now, here is Jordan. Fires at the elbow. No good on the shot. Long that time.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Celtics on offense. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. No good from McHale. Johnson against Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In Game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
Kyle Macy.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
Jordan doesn't look 100% with that foot. Maybe he's not as healthy as we thought.
The shot by Ainge, no good. Bulls trail by 9. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Now, here is Ainge. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Walton's checked in for the Celtics. Seaston comes in for Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Parrish missing. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 8. Here is Seasting. And there's the pass to Parrish. Ball's knocked loose.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Jordan with the bucket.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Passes to Seasting. Now Bird shoots over Banks on the mark with the 15-footer. Bird's got 8 points.
It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Paxson outside, takes the 3. The shot, no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Here is Seasting. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Banks. And the rejection by Bird. And 3 from Jordan. Boston grabs the miss. Pass to Ainge. Now here's Bird. Banks with the rebound.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for Boston, Scott Wedman.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 6. Offensive rebound. Pass to Paxson. Great D that time from Walton.
Pretty good defense that time from John Paxson, not being shy about getting up in the shooter's face there.
And so it's Larry Bird making. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Bulls trail by 6. Kevin McHale out there with Walton. Then there's Bird. Then it's Johnson, and it's Wedman in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Here's Wedman. McHale for 3. And it's Paxson with the rebound. Here's Gervin. Sinks that one from the post.
George Gervin.
Gervin's got his second basket of the game.
Great touch from the swingman. Gervin has an excellent understanding for how to score down there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Michael Jordan. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Poked loose. Green, the pass to Paxson. Jordan outside. Back to Paxson. Pulls it up. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow, it would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Here is Corzine after Kevin McHale's, and that one drops for him.
Good touch from Corzine, establishing himself inside and getting the job done.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Danny Ainge is checked in for Wedman.
Substitution for your Celtics, Danny Ainge.
Here's Bird. He's got 8. Here's Johnson. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Nice shot. DJ loves to go to work in that mid-range area.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing with San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, DA. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said.
Chicago timeout call.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton, and it's Seasting in for Johnson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Here's Ainge after the made shot from Michael Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, the Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
And future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. And the Celtics with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Seasting passes to Parrish. Fades back. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
The pass to Oakley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Oakley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Passes it to Ainge. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Oakley. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Jordan passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Jordan's willing to give up the ball, but you better make the shot, or you may hear from him.
Ainge against Jordan. Puts it up from 12. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, man, how good is that? You got to love watching him rise up and finish with power.
But Clark, when the defense is this weak, you should expect to get dunked on. They deserve it.
For sure.
I tell you, they deserve it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were expecting. It's their fault giving him these kinds of opportunities.
Here's Jordan. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Macy, they grab their own miss. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
This is Oakley doing his thing, battling on the boards and then instinctively sending it back.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one misses.
You talk about footwork in the post. I think Mikal is without peer. And it takes a lot of practice to refine the footwork that he has. That's dedication to your craft on full, fruitful display. Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Mikal with a screen on Jordan. Here's Seasting. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. The Bulls leading by 6.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, Mikal, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
So for Chicago right now, Charles Oakley out there with Gervin. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Corzine, and it's Macy in at the point. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, the determination is unmatched. MJ able to embrace contact and finish. And he'll shoot one more.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Celtics trail by 7. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring push.
And they're going to.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
13 feet away. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball getting in the way of possession. No real reason for that turnover.
John Paxson, he's checked in for Mason. Now Ainge. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the basket is good. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Johnson kicks to Bird. Screen by Parrish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With all of his moves, counter moves, Bird gets to the line a lot.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for two.
The first one falls, and the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Gervin's checked in for the Bulls. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it to Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Shoots the three. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now for the lead. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Oakley. And Walton sends it back.
What a play by Walton. A difference maker on the defensive end.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Jordan deciding where to go with it.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. On the wing, Bird. Just 5 on the clock. That gives them the lead. Bird's got 14.
Bird can get you points in just about any situation. Scores at all 3 levels, and he's determined as a scorer.
Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. McHale can't get it to go. The Bulls with the lead. It's stolen by McHale. Dishes to Johnson. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Jordan up top. He gets that one. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here in the second half, Mike, these teams are still right next to each other, neck and neck.
I like that each side is matching the other's intensity.
So enjoyable. Here's McHale. Good on the shot. 16 points for him.
McHale can put up points in a hurry, folks. So efficient in how he scores.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Boston. Banks checked in for the Bulls. .106 left in the third quarter. Now here's Paxson. He kicks to Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 24.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through it.
It's Bird, top of the key. Pass to Seasting. Back to Bird. And it's Boston with another.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
32 seconds left in the third. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Going inside. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
John Paxson.
Paxson's got his 4th assist in this one. Boston trailing.
Hey, the smart play here is to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, certainly that's what the coaches hope they do.
And stolen by Gervin. Here's Jordan. Basket good. Jordan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
Here is Seasting with 1 on the clock. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now.
Chicago, 48.
Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. Celtics trail by 3.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
Johnson is out there with Seaston. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Bird. And it's McHale in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Jordan passes to Macy. Back to Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Jordan on the wing. And Clark, that'll put Jordan at 30 points once again.
Every time you look up, it seems, Jordan has more and more points. They just keep coming. He's been every bit as impressive as he was in Game 1 to me. Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
And Jordan gets it to go.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too.
And you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Celtics trail by 5. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. They double-team Bird. Johnson right side. Fades and shoots. And it's Boston with another. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet. Always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers. A great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Offensive rebound. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Boston making a switch here. Ainge is checked in. And then for Chicago. Washington comes in for Corzine. And it's Paxson in for Banks. And Macy kicks to Jordan. Washington trying to break free. Michael Jordan with the 3. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter. Celtics trail by 4. To the paint. Here's McHale. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here is Macy. Washington trying to break free. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Very hard foul. You can't let them get away with that level of contact.
So, Mike Wright, a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
To the middle. Here's Paxson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Celtics on offense. McHale outside. Ames the pass to Johnson. Parrish against Paxson. 4 on the shot clock. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Robert Parrish.
Big shot that time from Robert Parrish. This is why his guys trust him so much. He delivers.
Chicago calls timeout. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Macy kicks to Jordan. Inside. Here's Oakley. Washington trying to break free. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. That one falls.
That's a key bucket from Johnson, fueled by his competitive, clutch nature. He comes through big for his team there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Corzine comes in for Washington. And Banks is subbed in for Kyle Mason. Now the Bulls with it.
2 minutes.
Paxson passes to Jordan. Looking to get it going.
A tough as nails big man. A little contact never bothered open.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Chicago making a switch here. Irvin's checked in. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
There's nothing better than seeing guys hit their free throws in the clutch. And those were huge.
Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. .141 left in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. Sweet move. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Good job establishing positioning with the box out and then able to draw the over-the-back foul as a result.
You can't just leap over guys' backs, especially when they're boxing you out.
Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
The ball is in the hands of the exact right guy. When you have to get a shot, trust Bird to deliver.
Paxson passes to Jordan. 1:09 left in the game. Shot by Gervin, no good. Bird with it. Gervin covering. And Gervin over to help. Bird dishes to Ainge.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
These are the moments Ainge loves. Embracing being the guy to step up for his team.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
Incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Jordan, it falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ainge kicks to Parrish. Back to Ainge. To the paint. Here's Bird. Count it!
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
Paxson passes to Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Jordan wants the ball in his hands in these high-pressure moments. He has a great deal of confidence in his abilities, and rightfully so.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Here's Johnson over Jordan. Johnson can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from 14. It's good!
Well, you just got to love his competitive spirit. Jordan never gives up on the game, always competing.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Kicks it to Ainge. Dennis Johnson on the wing. The dish to Parrish. The pass to Ainge. Bird with it. Shoots. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 in the next two games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you later.